The decomposing method in mathematics involves the breakdown of a complex expression or number into simpler components, with the aim of facilitating easier solving or manipulation. This method finds applications in various mathematical contexts, such as factoring, equation solving, and expression simplification. Let's apply the decomposing method to solve the problem 25 times 32 times 125 equals. This problem-solving strategy entails breaking down a large multiplication problem into smaller, more manageable components. The key is to identify factors that can be grouped together and then multiply these groups. To begin, we identify factors that can be grouped. In this case, we break down the factor 32 into the factors 4 and 8. This enables us to rewrite the problem as 25 times 4, multiplied by 8 times 125. Subsequently, we solve each of these smaller problems independently. 25 times 4 is equal to 100, and 8 times 125 is equal to 1000. Finally, we multiply the results together to obtain the final answer. 100 times 1000 is equal to 100,000. Compensation, or making a friendly number, is a mental math strategy employed to streamline calculations by adjusting the numbers involved, making arithmetic more convenient. This technique proves particularly beneficial for quick and efficient mental calculations. The core concept revolves around adding or subtracting an amount that compensates for the difference between the original numbers. To illustrate this strategy, let's tackle the problem 14 times 99 equals. Using the making a friendly number approach. Recognizing that 99 is equal to 100 minus 1, we compensate for the difference between 199 by subtracting 1. This technique is valuable for mental addition or subtraction, facilitating quicker calculations. In this instance, we rewrite 99 as 100 minus 1, transforming the problem into 14 times 100 minus 1. Leveraging the distributive property of multiplication, which states that the product of A and the sum of B and C is equal to the product of A and B plus the product of A and C, we can simplify the problem further. 14 times the quantity 100 minus 1 is equal to 14 times 100, minus 14 times 1, which simplifies to 1400 minus 14, resulting in 1386. The associative property of multiplication and division is a foundational concept in mathematics that explains how the grouping of factors in multiplication or division does not alter the final result. Let's apply the associative property method to solve the problem 360 divided by 15 divided by 6. This property enables us to change the grouping of factors when dealing with 3 or more numbers. Initially, we rearrange the order of factors using the associative property, expressing the problem as 360 divided by the product of 15 and 6. Subsequently, we simplify the calculation by dividing 360 by 90, yielding the solution, 360 divided by 90 is equal to 4. Now, let's address the problem 36 times 14 divided by 6 divided by 7 using the associative property of division. The associative property of division asserts that the order of dividing numbers is interchangeable, denoted as A divided by B divided by C equals A divided by C divided by B. Applying the associative property of multiplication, we rearrange the order of factors in the problem, presenting it as 36 divided by 6, multiplied by 14 divided by 7. We then simplify by dividing 36 by 6, resulting in 6, and 14 by 7, resulting in 2. Consequently, the solution to the problem is 6 times 2, which equals 12. The decomposing and grouping method is a problem-solving strategy in mathematics that focuses on breaking down or decomposing numbers into manageable parts and then regrouping them to simplify the overall computation. Let's apply the grouping method to solve the problem 24 times 16 times 5 times 5. Firstly, we identify factors that can be conveniently grouped. In this instance, we combine 24 and 5 to create 120, and 16 and 5 to create 80. This allows us to reformulate the problem as 24 times 5, multiplied by 16 times 5. Subsequently, we can solve the problem as follows. 24 multiplied by 5, multiplied by 16 multiplied by 5, equals 120 multiplied by 80, which is equal to 9,600. Now, let's tackle the problem 16 times 18 times 15 times 5 using the grouping and decomposing method. Initially, we identify factors that can be grouped and decomposed. In this case, we group 16 and 5 to form 80 and decompose 15 into 5 and 3. This enables us to group 18 and 5 to create 90. Next, we solve the problem using the decomposed and regrouped factors as follows. 16 times 5, multiplied by 18 times 5, multiplied by 3, equals 80 times 90 times 3, which equals 7,200 times 3, and the final result is 21,600. Next, leave you with a couple of small exercises. Thank you for watching, and the answers to the mini quiz are attached.